Survival in Minecraft in general can become stale and boring at times with seemingly nothing new to do. That's why I put together a list of 15 survival challenges you can do in the brand new update 1.20 to spice up your time playing Minecraft. The first entry on this list is going to be just a basic survival island, and this seed is just one of many different survival island seeds you can find online, and I'll put it in the description. But basically, just survive as long as you can with the limited resources that you have. For example, this map is pretty balanced with a couple trees over there, along with a village on the other side of the island. Up next is a pretty basic and self-explanatory one, that is slay every mob you come across. It's either you die or it dies, regardless of whether it's a cow, pig, Enderman, whatever it is, you have to kill it. Just like a lot of the other challenges in this video, you can take it up a notch by putting it on hardcore, so that way you can't even keep playing if you die. The third challenge is that you can never leave the Nether, and how it works is you have to get to the Nether as soon as you can, so get some obsidian or find a ruined portal somewhere, get to the Nether, and then you're never allowed to leave. This may sound impossible, but there are ways to find food in the Nether, and you can survive just fine without ever leaving. Now this next challenge is probably for more a relaxed player, and that is to simply just live in a village and roleplay as a villager and slowly build the village up to make it grand and a huge city. You could even invite some friends to do this challenge with you and roleplay as villagers in a big community. Fifth on the list is the Nomad challenge, and this one takes a little bit more explaining to do. Basically, what it means is you can never sleep in the same place twice. You will always have to be on the move, and the biggest thing also is you are not allowed to use chests. Basically, you have to take all your belongings with you wherever you go and just travel the world as an adventurer. For me, this probably seems like one of the most fun ones on this whole entire list. Again, a challenge that is basically self-explanatory based on the title, and that is the underground only challenge, which basically means you have to live underground completely as soon as you start the world, and you can live off of the different chests and different things you can find underground, but you are not allowed to see the sun or the sky ever, and you have to live in the cave for as long as you play on this world. A complete turnaround from the slay everything challenge, the Pacifist challenge basically states that you are not allowed to kill any mob in the whole entire world. Whether it's a pig or a cow, you can't kill them to get food, and you also can't kill any zombies if they are trying to attack you. You can only run away and hope that they won't kill you. To make it nearly impossible, you can put it on hardcore, where even if you get killed, then you have to delete the world. That would be insanely hard, seeing as you can't fight back against any hostile mobs. Halfway through this list now, we have another one where you're restricted to a certain area, and this one is just a single biome challenge, where it basically says you can only stay in a single biome, probably the one that you spawn in when you start up a random world, and you just have to live off of that single biome, whether it's mesa or desert or plains. It's just luck based off what you get. Number 9 is the no regeneration challenge. Basically, you have to go on hardcore mode, and you can't eat anything or drink any potions to regenerate health, and you also are just out of luck when you die. You have to survive for as long as you possibly can, and that's the challenge aspect of it. Another one that might sound impossible right off the bat, but once you think about it, it'll make more sense, and that is no crafting tables. You have to find other ways to find tools and armor, such as in villages or other structures. You're not allowed to build anything on a crafting table, regardless of whether you built the crafting table or you find it in your world. You would have to scour for everything, whether it's a cauldron or a furnace. Those things are hard to come by in the natural world, and you'll have to figure out a way to get them. Another one that will require a seed is the Woodland Mansion challenge, where you are only allowed to be in the Woodland Mansion, you're not allowed to leave, but I know that Woodland Mansions have plenty of resources for you to live off of and plenty of mobs to kill to have some excitement in your world. I'll leave the seed for the Woodland Mansion map you can see right here in the description, along with the other survival island seed I showed you guys earlier. Number 12 on the challenge list is the vegan challenge, another relaxed one where you can only eat plants such as bread and beetroots and carrots. You're not allowed to eat any beef or pork chops or fish or anything like that. There's 3 challenges left on this list, and this one is the only wooden tool challenge, or if you want to make it harder, you can do a different type of tool such as diamond or gold, because those are harder to get, but you're only allowed to use a certain type of tool throughout your whole entire playthrough of your survival world. The second to last challenge I call the Enderman challenge because you are prohibited from touching the water in your survival world. If you do, then it's up to you to kill yourself or just inflict some other punishment on you for touching water. This one is up to you though. You have the complete control to punish yourself. If you want to take it up a notch, you could completely delete your world if you ever accidentally touch water. And finally, number 15, the last entry on the survival challenge list, is hardcore survival without any armor and any tools. You have to just survive with your fists without any armor, and this one is only for the most serious players because this just seems extremely difficult to survive without any armor and any tools to defend yourself against the hardest mobs in the whole entire game on the hardest difficulty. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, hopefully you will use at least one of these survival challenges. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.